yourself down there and I'll put a tea bag in a mug for you.
Paddy, I can make a cup of tea. God knows I need something to do.
Well, you know what the doctor said? You have to take it easy, so sit down.
It's weird, isn't it? The house is quiet. Normally Leo would be spray painting me with banana by now.
It's only for a few days till you get better.
A few days.
However long it takes.
And then I'll be back home with his junky mum.
Please don't say that. That's the point in going to the clinic. Today is the first day on your road to recovery and all that.
Sorry to interrupt. Edna's here to see you. She wants to know how you're doing. I told her it wasn't a very good time. How are you?
Oh, you know, surviving.
I can't believe you've been suffering all this time and said nothing. So, I brought you this.
That's a tin of asparagus.
Well, my father swore by them for, kidney stones. Apparently it's a natural diuretic.
That's not the only thing to do to your waterworks.
Anyway, is there anything else I can do?
Thanks, Edna, but I've got Paddy.
Well, you know where I am.
Pearl, sorry. About yesterday.
Oh, don't. I can't get my head round it.
You haven't said anything, have you?
What'd you take me for? Oh, it's you she loves. I know it.
Even now I'm still lying to people, aren't I?
I care about you.
Yeah. Till they find out the real reason I'm like this.
First you dumped yourself uninvited, now you're trying to torch the place.
Oh, I'll put some coffee on. Even I can't burn that.
Remind me again why you're still here.
I told you. Me and Paddy had a bit of a disagreement over the practice.
I know what you told me, but I'm asking you what really went on.
Bathroom's free. Oh, yeah.
I don't know what's going on.
I can't, okay? You're just gonna have to trust me.
Sounds like you're the one that can't trust me.
Gonna have another one? You've cleared me out as it is.
I can pay.
Oh, you can pay like a bill while you're at it as well.
Well, you go, but I'll make sure they go.
Wow. Right, straight to school and no little shopping trips on the way.
Right, use 2 minutes before I get the bouncers over.
Send Cameron another message. Pretend we want to meet him.
Why?
See if he'll do it. Go on. It'll be funny when we're not there. Do I look like a nerd?
Oh, please, will you tell her?
You don't look like a nerd, but you do look far too clean.
Get off me!
Who's that this time?
Probably that joker I was telling you about.
What, again?
Do I seriously look too clean?
Yes, you do, and you're going to stay like that because I want your teachers to think that I'm a wonderful mum. Can get your bag. Well?
Yeah, it's just plain text.
And what is their problem?
Are you taking me to school?
No. How about I pick you up instead?
Right, in that case, you can open the garage. There's a couple of MOTs that need doing.
No problem.
Bye.
See you later. Have a good day. Right, fine. I'll play your little games. But if this is some stunt to get more money out of me, you're making a big mistake.
What's he saying? Well?
He's gonna do it.
We can make him do anything.
It's weird though, isn't it? I mean, why?
Who cares? So, can I have my money now?
Later, yeah. You go, and I'll catch you up in a sec. Go on. It's all there.
All of it? I'm impressed.
So we square?
So it would seem. A question. How would somebody like you acquire all this?
Well, that's my business.
So if I mentioned it to your mother...
Don't even think about it. Not even Sandy.
So it is dodgy.
No?
Fine. But if this comes back on me, I'll be straight round to see you directly after I've been to the police. Okay?
So what did you have for your breakfast today? Can't you tell? It's all down his front.
Made him banana fritters with maple sauce.
My goodness, you are such a spoilt little boy. Better than the mush silly old mummy makes, eh?
Yeah. We bought him a new hat, haven't we?
Haven't we, Leo? Look,
to go with his bucket in Spain.
It is expecting some good weather. Better safe than sorry.
Would you like a little bit of time on your own with him? Would you mind?
Aren't you due back at hospital soon?
Come on. 5 minutes won't make any difference.
I'm just, you know, I don't want to disturb him.
Sorry?
Well, when you leave, we've just got him settled.
Marlon's right. It might not be fair.
Too much of a risk to say goodbye to my own child now, am I?
No, of course not. We'll go to the kitchen, OK?
Mama.
Mama.
Yeah.
I want you to promise me that you're going to bring me back lots of lovely seashells, you hear me?
Oh.
And you know what? I will be here, waiting for you, as soon as you get back. Yeah.
Well, thanks for this. Dropping everything. Can't have been easy.
What we're going to do when we get back?
How do you mean?
Obviously, she's in no fit state to look after him.
Well, let's not jump to any conclusions, OK?
Paddy, I'm being realistic.
Really? Don't you think you two are just trying to punish her? She didn't ask for her world to fall apart any more than I did.
You ready?
You want me to take him?
You should go.
Mummy, I'll see you really soon, OK?
Yeah.
Look after Daddy Marlon.
Yeah.
And the wicked Auntie Laurel. Thanks again.
Hey, come on! This place is supposed to be open. No, you want to be careful you don't lose valuable customers.
That's some kind of threat.
Oh, relax, mate. I'm just trying to put a bit of work your way. Keeps conking out on me.
Well, I'm busy.
Oh, no worries. Got a nip into town anyway. I'll pick it up after that. Laters.
But I paid more than twice that. Fine. Whatever. Just let me know when you've agreed a sale.
Selling the last of your shares.
Being robbed blind, more like. Should have a car boot sale next.
There is another option.
I told you I'm not letting this place go.
I'm not suggesting that.
Oh, not this again.
Why not?
Because I'm not turfing out half the village.
For all you know, the next guy will rent it straight back to them.
And what if he doesn't? I mean, maybe we could get a big cardboard box for Bob to bed down with his kids.
Never thought you'd be one to get sentimental.
And I never thought you'd be such a cold-hearted cow. But then again...
The bloke from the bank called again, says you can't keep avoiding him.
I'll talk to him when I'm ready.
Ready for what?
Ready to explain why I've got to foot the bill for a murder I didn't commit.
Michael. I'm not going anywhere until she's given me my stuff. That's all I've come for. She knows I need it.
Cup of tea, we'll talk about
What else?
I think there's a cafe if you want to wait for me.
Rona Bosco.
Oh, hi. This is my husband, Paddy.
I'm Rebecca. Pleased to meet you. Would you like to come through?
Are you sure about this?
Yes, fine, come on.
Oh, not again.
Bernice cracking the whip.
No, Gabby. First day at big school.
Oh, is she finding it tough?
Well, after junior school, this place is like a maximum security prison.
Can I have a word?
If it's advice for a homesick schoolgirl.
A bit more urgent than that. You wanted tipping off about what was going on up there? You might want to start browsing estate agents.
You've lost me.
Declan's thinking of selling up.
Home farm?
Your place, not to mention half the others round here.
Oh, he must be desperate.
Yeah, well, you didn't hear it from me, all right?
I appreciate it.
How would you describe the feeling the painkillers gave you?
Well, I suppose they made me feel protected. Like I was lying in a sort of deep, warm bath.
A warm bath?
Well, a warm blanket, then. And so long as I was taking them, all the stress and the pain was sort of, out there, where it couldn't really touch me.
And does it still make you feel like that?
Yeah. Only now I need more and more just to get that same feeling back.
You know the substitute that you're giving it?
Buprenorphine.
Yeah, that. When does that start to work?
Well, that depends on Rona's body. People react differently.
But like a few days or a week? Or...
Some people a few weeks. For others it can be months. Years even.
Years?
Surely there's a quicker way.
I'm afraid there's no quick fix for this form of substance dependence.
Substance abuse? You make it sound like she's on heroin.
Actually, the opiates in painkillers are from the same family.
Yeah, except one of them gets rid of your headache, the other one turns you into a smackhead.
Do you know what? I can't do this.
Excuse me?
Sorry. It's just that I think I'll be better coming off them all by myself.
Are you serious?
Why not? People go through cold turkey all the time, don't they? And surely it's just a case of mind over matter, right?
Rona, the side effects of coming off a painkiller addiction like this can be extremely traumatic.
Yeah, well, maybe for a few days, but your way, there's no guarantee it'll even work at all. Sorry. I'm sorry if I've wasted your time. I think we should go.
Well, hang on. You sure?
If you are.
Well, yeah.
Then I'm sure. Come on, let's get out of here. Sorry.
Sorry.
Buy your refill?
Now, why would you do that?
Well, maybe I've got a way for you to get out of the hole you're in. 2 pints of your finest, please.
Right you are.
Why the sudden change of heart?
I heard you were in the market for a buyer.
For what?
Your house.
Who told you that?
Well, stands to reason, given your financial embarrassment. Naturally, I'd be looking for a very competitive price. Shall we start with 50% off?
Do you know what, Diane? Don't worry about mine. Thank you.
Sure you can afford to tear me down? We both know the only way you can stay in that place is to sell half the village.
Did I just hear right?
Who told you that? Nicola?
He's selling up.
My house isn't for sale. And I would rather give it away than sell it to you.
You might have to.
Couldn't give us a quick hand, could you?
Sorry, I'm off to buy some biscuits.
Oh, and that's more important.
No, actually. How did it go?
It didn't really.
Can we do this later?
Oh, of course. I was just nipping off to buy some of those caramel thins you like. Thought they'd be nice with a cup of tea.
Better than tinned asparagus.
I won't be long.
Hi. Hey. I guess we should probably talk.
Guess wrong, didn't you?
What, so we're just going to pretend I don't exist, are we?
Oh, if only.
At least tell me what they said at the clinic.
There's been a change of plan.
What kind of change?
Well, you could say we're doing it home alone.
Do you know what this is?
A cash box.
Wrong. It's an empty cash box. I had over 500 quid in it yesterday.
So we've been robbed?
Unless a mouse got bored eating cheese.
Dad, where have you been? You're supposed to pick Sarah up half an hour ago.
Yeah, sorry, time just got away from me.
Right. Well, if you couldn't have done it, then you shouldn't have promised, should you?
Well, I'll make it up to her, I swear. She upstairs?
Not so fast. This ring any bells?
Yeah. about that.
Oh, right, here we go.
So you took it?
No, I borrowed it, which is why I had to shoot into town really quickly because I had to send it to Anna.
Right, you nicked money to send to your ex?
Listen, she called up in a right state. She's got herself into trouble with some payday loan company. I was going to put it back, obviously.
So where is it?
Dad, the money is not the problem.
It flaming is.
Can you just leave us, please?
Next time I see you, I want it back in there.
So are you just trying to make me look like a complete idiot?
I'm sorry, I should have asked.
I'm not talking about the money. Do you know how hard it is trying to stop me from killing you? Where you're going, and I don't think I'll be able to.
Did you get a kick out of that, did you? Dragging me all the way there just to stand me up. What a big man. Well, listen to me. You ain't gonna be such a big man with no kneecaps. Laters.
You'll never make it.
This is different.
How?
Because I'm going to help her.
And that'll make all the difference.
We're going to shut the surgery and we're going to do it properly.
It won't work.
You mean you don't want it to?
Have you forgotten everything that you went through? Rona, I thought you were going to die.
Yeah, and it's thanks to you she nearly did.
I've made up my mind, Ness. I want my life back.
And you can. But just not like this. Please, Rona, you are making a big mistake.
The biggest mistake she ever made was letting you back in her life, and now we want you out.
What?
We want you out of the practice, as of now.
You said you just needed space.
Change their minds.
You can't. I own a third.
Just been outvoted.
Is this what you really want?
Nicola. Just the person I wanted to see.
I'm not stupid, Declan. It's obvious what's going on.
Really? And what's that?
Well, no disrespect, but it's all right for you because you've still got a roof over your head.
Oh. You think you've got more to lose than me?
Yeah. Jimmy's business took a massive hit when the festival went belly up. The last thing we need now is me losing my job and all.
Well, you should have thought of that before you blabbed your mouth off to Steve. Come in. I'm just giving Nicola her notice.
What, like that?
Now, it says here that you're due 2 weeks. I don't think you're worth it.
Yeah, you can't do this.
You see, that's the thing about going belly up. You don't have to pay people.
Well?
She snitched to Steve. I had to endure his smug little face trying to buy this place off me for nothing.
Seriously?
Well, he can stick his offer. And I tell you now, from today, I'm taking your advice.
You're selling up?
Everything I own in the village.
And you're not worried how people will take it?
I was. Now they'll just have to take their chances like the rest of us. It's dog eat dog.
Right, Mum. Fancy a swift one?
Yeah, as long as you're buying.
Feeling pretty flush as it happens.
Have your little jaunt into town, did you?
Yeah. And I called in the garage and all. Apparently, you're not even starting on my quad yet.
Must have slipped my mind, all this running round I've been doing.
Is there something wrong here?
He seems to think so.
See you coming to some money.
So what if I have?
Don't think I don't know what you're up to.
What the hell are you doing?
That's enough.
If I find out this is anything to do with you...
What are you talking about? Are you off your rocker?
I think you'd better go and cool off.
Stay away from me.
That's the last day appointment's cancelled. I reckon we should get a takeaway, save cooking.
You go ahead, I'm not up to it, Paddy. What Vanessa said before...
Who cares what Vanessa said or what Vanessa thinks?
No, Paddy, she's right. About it getting ugly. I mean, really ugly. All the pain I've been avoiding for the last few months is going to come back in one big, massive hit.
So how ugly are we talking?
It's being sick. till there's nothing left. It's crippling stomach cramps, sweating, shaking, losing control.
Maybe it'll be easier this time.
It won't. And that's what terrifies me. What if we're not strong enough?
Of course we are.
Are we? We were once. But I don't know anymore. Paddy, I'm so frightened.
I don't know what you want me to say.
That whatever happens, you won't leave me.
Of course I won't leave you.
Well, promise me, because, you know, if I know that, I can get through anything.
Promise.
Thank you.
With a best man who's not really the best man and a very late bride-to-be, things aren't quite going to plan in brand new Doc Martin here at 9. And Roy's trying to stay strong as Hayley preps for her op. That's Coronation Street. Next.